Shalom, back with part 4 to close out. Okay, let's pick it up here in Hebrews. All right, the 5th chapter. We'll start here in verse 14. Strong meat belongeth to them that are full age, meaning matured. Okay, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercises, all right, to discern both good and evil. Hello, all right? And what are we dealing here? We're dealing with discernment, all right? The NLT, solid food, is for those who are mature, there you go, who through training have the skill to recognize the difference between right and wrong, okay? To give you further understanding, in other words, when you first come in and are brought into counsel, you're being taught, and you're being taught by the elders, okay? So you go to basic scriptures. You start like everybody else did. You start from the beginning. You start small and you grow, okay, if you are fully committed, okay? Again, for when the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High, and are become such that have need of milk and not of strong meat. Okay? So you see in the milk representing, again, that you're sort of a novice. Okay? You're a babe in this, and it's going to tell you that right here. For everyone that uses milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. You see? You understand? So again, but you do grow in this, and you grow very quickly. Okay? You're not going to be in the same place, say 6 months from when you started. Okay? You understand that? The number 7 means completion. So if you would have put in 7 years of work, okay? Hello. You understand? Okay? So if you put in, and you have the others have been doing this for 40, 30 years, 40 years, 30 years, 20 years, all right, 15 years, okay? All right, give me a minute. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:21. I'll give you 22 as well. We prove all things. I told you this already. And hold fast to that which is good, okay? Abstain from all appearance of evil, all right? Again, test everything that is said. You understand? In other words, do your research. Okay? So, and the others always have told you that. Okay? See for yourself that what they're telling you, okay, what they're reading is right here in the doctrine. Okay? So, and didn't we read earlier, test every spirit? All right? You understand? Because that could be a false prophet. Okay? So test everything that is said and hold on to what is good. Stay away from every kind of evil. All right? Give me a minute. All right? This is Romans 12:2. Be not conformed to this world, which is Esau's world, his kingdom. Okay? Because he sits in the power seat. He's in his heaven. We're in our hell. We're in captivity under Esau. Okay? Till Yahweh shall return. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable in the perfect will of the Most High. Give me a minute. Colossians 2:8. Beware lest any man spoil you through his philosophies, his doctrines, okay? False doctrines. You understand? All right? Like Esau with his Renaissance plantation Christianity. Again, this system is built on deception and lies. Okay? The Edomite beast system. So besides his blessing being the sword, all right, to go around, destabilizing nations and his wars, all right, stealing the wealth, lands, resources, enslaving nations. Besides all that, he uses what? He's always used deceptions and lies. That's what keeps him in power, besides the sword, all right? So don't let anyone spoil you through their philosophies, their doctrine, vain deceit, their lies, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after the Hamashiach. All right, give me a minute. James 1 and 5, if any of you lack wisdom, let them ask of the Most High, that giveth, right, to all men, but those men would be what? Among the nation of Israel. Has nothing to do with the other nations, all right? And upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. All right, give me a minute. 1 Corinthians 14, 32 and 33, the spirits of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. So the prophets of the ancients, we're back here today, those same spirits, starting with the others on down. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, and as in all churches of the saints. Hello, give me a minute. All right, 1 Corinthians 2 and 14 to close out. Okay? But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. Hello. You understand, people? Okay? They have no spiritual discernment, a natural man. Okay? And those of us that are in the loop here in council with the Lord, we are part of the initiated. Okay? And this knowledge is not given unto mortal men, only to the initiated. Hopefully you all were edified. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.